science fair project. As you can see, I have 6 different containers with different things behind it. I'm going to add 1 egg to each of them, see if it's going to change or what, see if it'll bounce in 3 days. Each thing has acid in it. Put a white egg in coffee. And mustard. And the soap. And tomato juice. And lemonade. And finally, white vinegar. It's interesting that with mustard the egg won't sink, but with all the other ones the egg sinks. The interesting thing is that with the vinegar the egg has bubbles all around it, but with the other ones it has no bubbles. Now I have to wait for 3 days. So this is day 1 of the bouncing egg experiment. Everything is the same except for 2. Number 5, the lemonade. The egg, it has bubbles now all around it. And number 6, the egg, it has bubbles still all around it. It's foaming from the top, and the color, it changed to a light brown. And it's bigger. Now the experiment of bouncing eggs still goes on for 2 more days. Now we wait. Okay, this is day 2 of the bouncing egg experiment. Nothing changed much except for 2. The lemonade, it turned more bubbly and it looks bigger. And the white vinegar, it changed into like a brownish color, has bubbles all around it, and it looks rubbery. Now you have to wait 1 more day for the experiment to end. Today is the final day when we get to bounce our eggs. Now I start with the coffee. Okay, so as you can see, the egg, it turned brown. The coffee turns eggs down. The egg, it still has its shell on. The egg, the outside didn't change except for the color, and it doesn't bounce. The egg still hasn't changed since we put it in the coffee. We're going to be doing the mustard. So the egg, as you can see, it's still the egg still feels the same since we put it in the mustard. It's like a yellowish color from the mustard. Now the mustard made the egg indent. Now we're gonna bounce it. Oh, it broke. The mustard made the shell soft, and because of that, the egg didn't bounce as high. Doing the dish soap. The dish soap made the egg turn pink. It's still the same as since we put it in there. Yeah, that's mostly it. Now we're gonna bounce it. It doesn't bounce. Now we're gonna be doing tomato juice. The tomato juice made the egg turn gray, and it has spots from the tomato juice. Now we're gonna bounce it. It doesn't bounce. The egg and lemonade, it has small bubbles all around it. So the lemonade, it made the egg have bumps and some squiggly lines all around it. And the cell still feels rough since we put it in the lemonade. Now we're gonna bounce it. Oh, it broke. It doesn't bounce as well. Now I'm gonna take out the white vinegar egg. The egg feels smooth, and as you can see, the egg has no cell. The cell dissolved from the white vinegar. And the color is yellow. Now we're going to bounce it. As you can see, it bounces now. All of these things have acid in it. The higher the pH level, the lower acid it has. The lower pH level, the higher acid it has. The coffee, Disso brand tomato juice, it has the highest pH level, so it doesn't have that much acid, and it's around 4 and 5, and that's why it doesn't change the egg as much. The mustard and lemonade, it's in the middle with the pH level, and it's around 3. And that's why I made it changed the egg a little bit by making it softer. And the vinegar, it has the lowest pH level, and it's around 2. It has the most acid in it. That's why the XL is rubbery, and that's why it spouts.